Mohawk, Iroquois, all kinds of different tribes down that way. And to the south, there's many, many more different tribes, all the way down to South America. Our civilization is very old, and we've been here for as long as we could remember, despite all the different theories that come about. But we believe we originated here, and so as a result of that belief, we believe we have a different connection to this world, to this part of the world, than other people do that came from across the ocean. And so we have different customs and traditions. But my way, what I'm here to talk about song and dance primarily, about powwow, and a little bit about a relationship with nature as a First Nations person. I am what you call a men's northern traditional dancer. There's different styles of dancing for the men: men's fancy dance, men's prairie chicken dance, men's grass dance. Then for the ladies, there's the ladies jingle dress, ladies fancy shawl, and ladies traditional. There's different styles of dance out there. There's also different age groups of dance: tiny tots, the juniors, the teens, the adults, the golden age. So when you come to a powwow, you see people of all sizes, all age groups, all colors, all designs, many, many things you can see out there. For those of you that are lucky enough to be in Saskatoon on the 21st, that's in about less than 2 weeks. If you out to the back here, you'll see a pole colored in different colors. You'll see a circular dancing area. Out there, you'll see a powwow, what we call a celebration, is what we refer to as powwow. You can see many, many different dancers. You'll see about 700 different dancers and about at least a couple hundred singers out there. So, welcome you all to come check out our powwow out here in a couple weeks. But my style represents the warrior society. Imagine, if you will, that the days of 1860s, 1850s. There's no highways, there's no roads, there's no power lines, there's no airplanes flying overhead, there's no fax machines, DVDs, and anything like that. Imagine a group of people defending their village, defending your people. They did the same thing as the armed forces and the police associations, the RCMP, do today. They protected and provided for the village. These people were called warrior societies. And these warrior societies would sometimes go out on adventures out to the west or out to the south. To the west here, the people called the Blackfoot, and to the south are other people called Dakota, Lakota, Cheyenne, Crows, Cheyenne, and all kinds of different tribes out to those directions, out to the the southwest, and to the west. Those are the tribes that the Plains Crees used to do battle with a long time ago. When they did battle out there back in those days, when they came back to the village, they would show the people what happened on those adventures through song and dance. That's where the men's traditional dance category comes from. It represents those warrior societies. So this first song, it's called a sneak-up song. It's a storytelling dance. Each dancer has his own version, has his own way of dancing. Each dancer sometimes visualizes himself as you would be a warrior back in those days of 120, 130 years ago. We each have our own vision of how we see ourselves dancing, and how we see those warriors, our grandfathers, our great-grandfathers, our great-great-grandfathers dancing out there. Most of the time it was the men that were warriors, but every odd once in a while the women also were welcome to join into the ranks of the warrior societies. But for that, we'll go into our first song called the Sneak Up Song.